A major update on the development of Thor 5 has made its way online, and it looks like Marvel is dead set on starting no later than fall of 2025, and that they are in fact fast tracking the search for a new director and writers. So let's get this out of the way. Thor 4 was not a box office failure. While I'm not the biggest fan of that film as a whole, it still made $760 million. That's a pretty good haul. Yes, it was about like 80 million down from Thor Ragnarok, but again, the boost of the Avengers films that were coming really helped. So clearly, Thor still has appeal, and Marvel Studios more than likely wants to capitalize on that sooner rather than later, especially with Chris Hemsworth's acting career taking a somewhat bigger backseat than we've seen in the years where he was really at his peak due to his early diagnosis of a medical condition and all that we've discovered and talked about before. So it's not surprising that they're honestly trying to get the most out of this, and from what we understand and what was stated by Marvel Studios, they were already looking to fast-track the fifth Thor if the fourth one was received as good as the others. But of course, it wasn't, and, well, you know, Taika Waititi is not directing the next one. They publicly said that they weren't fans of it. So the most recent reports, instead of starting as early as January of next year, has been course-corrected to no later than fall, giving them anywhere from 13 to 16 months to finish the film and put it out, which would mean you're probably looking at a release in May to November of 26, placing the film right between the Avengers films, which again makes sense, which tells me possibly July to maybe February of 27. That would seem optimal with the turnaround and how you want to market it, and the fact that Thor can work in summer, it can also work in fall. But then this brings up the question of what happens with the other films and other ongoing delayed projects, which makes me a little bit more worried about them. But again, I guess we're going to have to wait and find out probably around D23, I would assume. And if you were to greenlight this film, I'm assuming that's when you're announcing the creative team and possibly even the director. And with rumors of George Miller possibly joining and who knows what else could be happening behind the scenes, I think they definitely want this one out sooner rather than later because they know it's a commodity that will bring the Marvel Studios box office numbers up.